1923 Season 2 sets up a problem Kevin Costner's Dutton family will deal with in Yellowstone. 1923 continues to lay down the foundation for the Dutton Ranch in Yellowstone, including a threat John Dutton faces roughly a century later. 1923 follows the Dutton family during its crisis in the Prohibition era, with the Yellowstone Ranch under serious threat from figures like Donald Whitfield, Timothy Dalton, Banner Creighton, Jerome Flynn, and nature itself. Montana may be far more established than it was in 1883, but there's still a long way to go before the state we recognize from Yellowstone. Taylor Sheridan continues to expand his Yellowstone franchise by examining the history of the Duttons and how they solidified their position by the 21st century. Characters like Donald Whitfield are essentially a period-era version of someone like Dan Jenkins, arriving in the area and hoping to capitalize on it. Whitfield is a gold mining tycoon looking to expand his territory and influence, and he's one of the most dangerous threats the Duttons have or will ever face. Donald Whitfield discovering skiing in 1923 Season 2 sets up Kevin Costner's Yellowstone problems. Kevin Costner spent years repelling ski resorts in a moment that felt akin to Mr. Burns learning how to smile in The Simpsons. 1923 Season 2 Episode 2 saw Donald Whitfield observing skiers on a slope in Montana. The brief scene shows him questioning the skiers, asking what the purpose of the activity is. When he realizes that it's for leisure, Whitfield comes up with an idea for profit. He can create vacation resorts by the mountains, which he would use the Dutton land for, allowing him to monetize skiing and further his wealth and influence in the area. Market Equity's main goal is to build an airport, but they also planned for a ski resort. Ski resorts are a major risk to John Dutton III, Kevin Costner in Yellowstone. Throughout the series, threats like Market Equity's attempt to take his land in order to establish a tourist destination surrounding the real-life Yellowstone National Park. Market Equity's main goal is to build an airport, but they also planned for a ski resort. Obviously, this would have happened with or without Whitfield, but we're essentially seeing the first in a line of many wealthy land developers who hope to turn the natural land of the Duttons into a source of profit. 1923's Donald Whitfield is the first of Yellowstone's many Dutton enemies. 1923 shows a major change in the Dutton timeline. The Duttons have had enemies before in the form of Banner Creighton and other gang leaders, but Donald Whitfield is likely the first major land developer threat. He's the first person to pose a threat to the Yellowstone Ranch through legal and financial means rather than just violence, establishing a long line of conflicts for the Duttons. 1923 isn't just a chapter in the lives of this family, it's a pivotal moment that created a century of problems, ultimately leading to Yellowstone's ending and all the violence that preceded it.